Warning: some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
A conservative estimate that some 200,000 sharks a day are taken out of the ocean. That's a little over 73 million a year. They take up the sharks, they take off the fins, and they dump the sharks back in the ocean to die long and painful death on the ocean floor.
As you can see, shark finning is a phenomenon that has been slowly taking over the world. It is believed to have started in the 14th century during the Ming Dynasty. This cuisine was seen as a symbol of wealth and high-ranking social status. Despite not having any nutritional benefits, this Chinese delicacy has been a part of their culture for centuries. In Hong Kong, it is estimated that one shark fin is between the range of $400 to $20,000 depending on the species, the most sought out after being the scalloped hammerhead and smooth hammerhead, which are both now at risk for going extinct. Despite shark fin soup being such a big part of Chinese culture, citizens of Hong Kong have gathered together to demand the end of the shipment of shark fins through FedEx. By recognizing the dangerous effects this has on our ocean, they hope to bring about change to their city. This shows that no matter the cultural background this cuisine represents, any form of poaching is still not acceptable. As for how the United States of America is handling this issue, former U.S. President Bill Clinton signed the Shark Finning Prohibition Act of 2000. This banned finning on any fishing vessel within the U.S. territorial waters. However, there was still the allowance of catching sharks then harvesting them for parts offshore. In January 2019, shark finning was only banned in 12 states, until the U.S. House of Representatives voted in favor of passing a bill banning the commercial trade of shark fins and any other products created from them. As for Corpus Christi, State Representative Eddie Lucio III brought about change to finally end shark finning in Texas. This law went into effect on July 1, 2016, allowing Texas to become the 10th state to ban shark finning. With sharks being one of the top apex predators of the sea, their existence on the food chain is crucial to the sustainability of marine ecosystems. Due to their high placement on the food chain, sharks contain more mercury than other marine animals that are ranked below them. For example, a great hammerhead shark contains 55.52 parts per million, and more specifically, its fin contains 5 to 10 times the legal amount of 0.5 parts per million. With the FDA advising that we only consume 0.1 micrograms of mercury per kilogram of our body weight, it is understandable why shark fin soup is banned from our menus. With mercury poisoning being the leading side effect as a result of consuming shark fin soup, in this next section, I will be explaining how methylmercury spreads throughout the body and affects our central nervous system. Methylmercury is easily absorbed through the gut, and it is deposited in most tissue but is not across the blood-brain barrier as efficiently as elemental mercury. However, in order to enter the brain, it must progressively be demethylated or broken down to elemental mercury. As the methylmercury widely spreads throughout the body, the elemental mercury is left to damage the central nervous system. A real-life example of how mercury poisoning affects the body is best observed through the famous case study of Karen Wetterhahn, or KW. KW was a chemistry professor at Dartmouth College, where she conducted an experiment on the toxic properties of cadmium. During the experiment, she recalled spilling 2 drops of dimethylmercury on her glove. Not thinking much about this incident, she proceeded to continue her experiment after replacing the affected glove. 3 months later, KW experienced distinctive neurological symptoms of mercury poisoning, those being loss of balance and slurred speech. Now 5 months after the incident, she tested positive for mercury intoxication. Her blood contained 4,000 micrograms per liter, and she soon entered a vegetated state and was eventually removed from life support on June 8, 1997. KW's case is a prime example of how quickly mercury can enter the body and eventually kill you. In conclusion, the effects that shark fin soup has on not only our environment, but our health is a viable reason as to why we need to become advocates in our communities. If we all join together, we can permanently put an end to this illegal practice.